Proverbs chapter 4, a further exhortation to seek after wisdom. Hear, ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend, that you may know prudence. I will give you a good gift, forsake not my law. For I also was my father's son, tender, and as an only son in the sight of my mother. And he taught me and said, Let thy heart receive my words, and keep my commandments, and thou shalt live. Get wisdom, get prudence, forget not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall keep thee. Love her, and she shall preserve thee. The beginning of wisdom, get wisdom, and with all thy possessions purchase prudence. Take hold on her, and she shall exalt thee. Thou shalt be glorified by her, and when thou shalt remember her, she shall give to thy head increase of graces, and protect thee with a noble crown. Hear, O my son, and receive my words, that years of life may be multiplied in thee. I will shew thee a way of wisdom, and I will lead thee by the path of equity, which when thou shalt have entered, thy steps shall not be straitened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not meet a stumbling block. Take hold on instruction. Leave it not. Keep it, because it is thy life. Be not delighted in the path of the wicked, neither let the way of evil men please thee. Flee from it. Pass not by it. Go aside and forsake it. For thy sleep not except they have done evil, and their sleep is taken away unless they have made some to fall. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of iniquity. But the path of the just, a shining light, goeth forwards and increaseth even to perfect day. The way of the wicked is darksome. They know not where they will fall. My son, hearken to my words, and incline thy ear to my sayings. Let them not depart from thy eyes. Keep them in the midst of thy heart. For they are life to those who find them, and health to all flesh. With all watchfulness keep thy heart, because life issueth out from it. Remove from thee a froward mouth, and let detracting lips be far from thee. Let thy eyes look straight on, and let the eyelids go before thy step. Make straight the path for thy feet, and all thy ways shall be established. Decline not to the right hand, nor to the left. Turn away thy foot from evil. For the Lord knoweth the ways that are on the right hand, but those are perverse which are on the left hand. But he will make thy courses straight. He will bring forward thy ways in peace. Chapter 5. An exhortation to fly unlawful lust, and the occasions of it. My son, attend to my wisdom, and incline thy ear to my prudence, that thou mayest keep thoughts, and thy lips may preserve instruction. Mind not the deceit of woman, for the lips of the harlot are like a honeycomb dropping, and her throat is smoother than oil, but her end is bitter as wormwood, and sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down into death, and her steps go in as far as hell. They walk not by the path of life. Her steps are wandering and unaccountable. Now therefore, my son, hear me, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the doors of her house. Give not the honor to strangers, and thy years to the cruel, lest strangers be filled with thy strength, and thy labors be in another man's house. And thou mourn at the last, when thou shalt have spent thy flesh and thy body, and say, Why have I hated instruction? My heart consenteth not reproof, and have not heard the voice of them that taught me, and not inclined my ear to thy masters. I have almost been in all evil in the midst of the church and of the congregation. Drink water out of thy own cistern, and streams out of thy own well. Let thy fountains be conveyed abroad, and in the streets divide thy waters. Keep them to thyself alone, neither let strangers be partakers with thee. Let thy vein be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. Let her be thy dearest hind, and most agreeable fawn. Let her breast inebriate thee at all times. Be thou delighted continually with her. Why art thou seduced, my son, by the strange woman, and art cherished in her bosom of another? The Lord beholdeth the ways of man, and considereth all his steps. His own iniquities catch the wicked, and he is fast bound with the ropes of his own sins. He shall die, because he hath not received instruction, and in the multitude of his folly he shall be deceived.